HGTV has long been a sanctuary of dream homes, warm personalities, and life-changing renovations. Viewers tune in not just for the before and after transformations, but for the sense of comfort the network has consistently delivered. Yet behind the freshly painted walls and polished hardwood floors lies a reality far less glamorous. Over the past year, HGTV has faced cancellations, renewals, and sweeping changes that are reshaping its identity. The story begins with HGTV's rise. Launched in 1994, Home and Garden Television carved out a niche during the cable boom. Just as Food Network captured cooking and Travel Channel explored far-off destinations, HGTV staked its claim on home life. The formula was simple: combine renovation expertise with relatable human stories, and suddenly, television had a new kind of lifestyle programming. By the 2000s, HGTV had become a household name. Families could watch together, seeing both inspiration and entertainment in shows like House Hunters, Love It or List It, and Fixer Upper. Nielsen often ranked HGTV among the top 10 cable networks, a feat achieved because viewers weren't just watching projects, they were connecting with the personalities who brought them to life. But comfort television has limits. It thrives on predictability. Yet, that same formula can make innovation risky. When streaming platforms like Netflix and YouTube changed how audiences consumed content, HGTV's reliance on traditional scheduling felt less secure. Younger viewers in particular turned away, seeking on-demand content instead of waiting for prime-time slots. By 2025, the cracks were undeniable. A Deadline report noted HGTV's average viewership had fallen from 1.5 million in 2017 to about 770,000 by 2024. The decline was sharper among the 18 to 49 demographic advertisers value most, where audiences dropped by more than a quarter. At the same time, production costs continued to climb. Renovation shows can cost up to $500,000 per episode, while real estate programs, where hosts simply tour homes, cost about half as much. For executives, the economics were becoming unsustainable. This clash of declining ratings and high costs explains the upheaval fans witnessed in 2025. Beloved shows quietly disappeared. Farmhouse Fixer, led by Jonathan Knight, was canceled. Bargain Block, with its unique Detroit-centered flips, ended as well. Married to Real Estate and Christina on the Coast also failed to return. What shocked viewers wasn't only the cancellations, but the silence around them. No farewell episodes, no official statements, shows simply vanished, leaving fans to discover the news online. At the same time, HGTV doubled down on other series. Love It or List It was renewed for its 21st season, while the flip-off and renovation Aloha also returned. A new spin-off, Hometown, In This Together, extended the popular Hometown franchise with Ben and Aaron Napier. A quick pause. If you want to stay updated on all things HGTV, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video if you're enjoying it so far, and drop a comment to share your thoughts. Alright, let's jump back in. According to outlets like Variety and Cinema Blend, HGTV has ordered over 100 episodes of renewed and new programming, some stretching into 2026. These contrasting decisions, cancellations on one hand, heavy investment on the other, highlight how renewals are made. Ratings remain central, but executives also consider whether a show reflects the network's brand, whether it competes with existing programs, and whether it draws younger viewers. Social media engagement now carries weight too. A show that sparks hashtags, TikTok trends, or live tweet discussions can have more value than one with similar ratings but no digital presence. Costs tip the balance as well. A moderately successful but inexpensive series might survive, while an expensive favorite could be cut. For audiences, these decisions feel cold. To fans, a cancellation is personal. But to the network, every program is a calculation of numbers and return on investment. That calculation has also fueled speculation. Entertainment publications like Page 6 and Deadline occasionally report on behind-the-scenes tensions. Some suggest that stars pitch spin-offs directly or leverage personal brands through books, product launches, or partnerships to strengthen their bargaining position. Others hint at friction when multiple shows overlap in concept. Two couples flipping houses in the same city, for instance, leading to competition under one roof. HGTV rarely confirms such stories, and much of it is rumor. Still, perception matters. Fans often notice when stars fail to promote each other's projects online, sparking theories of rivalries. True or not, these whispers reflect the pressure HGTV personalities face. When a single cancellation can end a career, the stakes are high. And for the stars, the impact is real. Exact salaries are private, but analysts estimate leading hosts can earn tens of thousands per episode. Beyond that, shows provide visibility that fuels product lines, sponsorships, and speaking tours. Lose the platform, and those opportunities collapse. Merchandise sales shrink, sponsorships fade, and media presence vanishes. For some, it's not just the end of a series, it's the end of a brand. Some stars reinvent themselves. Christina has remained visible despite multiple cancellations, moving between projects and maintaining her audience. Others build YouTube channels, start podcasts, or expand into real estate ventures. A handful secure deals with Discovery Plus or other platforms, but many struggle without HGTV's backing and fade from the spotlight. Adaptability is the deciding factor. Those who diversify, strengthening social media, launching businesses, or expanding into new media, stand a better chance of surviving network shakeups. Streaming itself has accelerated these changes. Discovery Plus, HGTV's parent company's streaming service, has reshaped distribution. Some shows now premiere on streaming before cable, while others are exclusives. This gives HGTV room to experiment with formats and reach audiences who've abandoned cable. Yet it also fragments viewership, making it harder for any single show to dominate cultural conversation. Audiences now expect flexibility. They want to binge episodes on their own schedule, not wait for weekly airings. This erodes cable ratings further, even as streaming engagement grows. For HGTV stars, it means competing not only with each other, but with the endless content available on Netflix, YouTube, and TikTok. The battle for attention is fiercer than ever. In this climate, analysts divide HGTV stars into two groups. The first are secure personalities with large multi-platform empires. Chip and Joanna Gaines are the prime example. Their Magnolia brand includes books, merchandise, a streaming channel, and even retail spaces. Their future is insulated from the ups and downs of cable. The second group consists of smaller shows without cross-platform traction. Even with loyal fan bases, these programs are vulnerable. Without diversified brands, they rely heavily on HGTV, and when the network moves on, their visibility evaporates. For viewers, the churn can feel disorienting. Shows vanish with no closure, leaving fans frustrated. Yet the cycle also keeps content fresh. HGTV constantly introduces spin-offs and new experiments, hoping to strike the next cultural chord. 4. Those willing to embrace change. The flow of new ideas can be exciting, even if it means saying goodbye to favorites. Ultimately, HGTV's struggles mirror those of the wider television industry. Networks everywhere face shrinking ratings, rising costs, and competition from digital platforms. Silent cancellations, rapid renewals, and experimental formats are no longer exceptions, but standard practice. HGTV, once synonymous with stability, now reflects the volatility of modern media. Looking ahead, the network's path remains uncertain. Some experts expect a stronger pivot toward real estate series, which are cheaper and more efficient. Others believe hybrid formats, mixing renovation with travel, lifestyle, or even scripted elements, could define the next era. What seems certain is that adaptability will decide who thrives. Stars who expand across Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and streaming platforms are best positioned to endure. Those tied solely to cable may fade. Behind every polished reveal and heartwarming family story lies a harsher truth. HGTV stars aren't just renovating houses. They're renovating their own futures, constantly adapting to remain relevant. For viewers, the dream of home improvement is still alive on screen. But behind the curtain, the fight for survival is constant. The pressing question is who will survive the next wave of cancellations and renewals. Some will reinvent themselves as cross-platform brands, while others will quietly slip into television history. So, what do you think? Are your favorite HGTV stars safe, or are they fighting behind the scenes to hold on? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future uploads.